This. If you want to know what marriage is like, it's this. Anytime that you find something that you enjoy, the inside will be ripped out.
No, we have to see it. I told you. It has to look like it's an epic amount of food.
And it's only 3 containers.
All right, so then I'll have the fries there, and then there now looks like a ton of food.
Perfect.
Hello, friends.
Hello.
Today is mine and Paul's anniversary, and we forgot. My mom reminded me on Monday. My mom and I went to get our tattoos from the flash sale that I posted a video about. We got them colored in, and my mom was like, "Is that you? That's you. That's me." Hi, baby.
Hi, Mommy.
What are you doing?
I'm making some with the hard candy.
Ooh.
Daddy,
Hi.
are you eating lunch?
I am eating lunch.
My lunch is not going to be mac and cheese and mixed yogurt.
Ooh.
I like your fun.
Thank you. Bye. So yeah, my mom reminded me when we went to go get tattoos. So yeah, that my anniversary was Wednesday, and I was like, oh yeah. And then this morning I get a text from my dad to both of us, happy anniversary. And I was like, when your parents remember.
Mm-hmm.
And then Kevin messages me the same. I was like, oh, I totally forgot. And he has it like in his calendar on his phone, and I'm like, God.
For whatever reason, I tend to remember when we first started dating a lot more, which is December 15th. I always try and do cute stuff then, because that was when we reconnected, and if we had never reconnected, then we wouldn't be where we are now. I understand that the whole wedding thing is supposed to be important too, but I mean, I can't choose what I remember.
So we decided, or I decided, we have this place by us that we really like, and they recently like switched up their menu. They did like a restaurant impossible shake-up kind of situation. We got a bunch of stuff, and I figured we could do like a little mukbang video, but I've never really watched any mukbang videos, so I know that
I don't know what that is. Also, shout out Local Eats, hit us up. This food's good.
They get like a ton of food.
Okay.
And basically just a video of them eating.
Oh.
So like people will do it with like McDonald's, and they'll buy like a ton of stuff, so you just see all this food, and then it's just them eating.
Isn't that like fetish videos?
I don't think so.
You're talking about like,
I mean, anything
like
can be
the
a fetish.
ASMR, like
No. It's not like the pickle. It's not the pickle lady.
the pickle lady.
This is a fig and prosciutto pizza. It's unreal. It's so good. It's like not like a regular pizza at all. No, I mean everything can be a fetish video. You could turn anything into a fetish video. What's it, Rule 34? Yeah, so I figured since it's our wedding anniversary, maybe we could do like a video about, I don't know, stuff, or talk about things. You don't have advice?
No, okay, so I hate general advice, like because I'm married, I'm supposed to know more than you. It's super.
Well, no, because it's the same thing as if it's like you're experienced in it. So it's like the idea behind it is it's supposed to be.
Yeah, but each individual is completely different. So my experience with you is not going to be equal to somebody else's experience with someone else.
I don't think it needs to be equal, but for example.
No, like, are you gonna bring up like, for whatever reason, anytime you go to like a family barbecue, you always get like Uncle Jim or like Uncle Tom is like, happy wife, happy life.
No.
And you're just like, okay, like thanks for that mind-blowing like experience like shared.
No.
With me.
What I was actually gonna say is something that I think that has helped us, and it's been a lot of that you've pushed on me, is
Therapy?
no, actually, it's just communication. And actually like not holding resentment, because I can be a very passive aggressive person, and Paul's helped me to, like, I like how Luna is just like, you can't even see her from, move your arm, move this arm. Luna's literally just like chilling here. Riley's down here, they're just waiting for scraps. I've gotten a lot better at talking about like when things are bothering me. Like it takes me less time. It's still not an immediate like, I feel blank when this happens, like the way that they teach you how to do it. It's still come a long way in the sense of like realizing that actually talking about stuff and not like holding these resentments and like not bottling stuff in, even if it's stupid stuff. Like stupid stuff can snowball into a huge deal. Like putting away the dishes or something simple like that can end up manifesting into a gigantic like serious like relationship destabilizer if you don't figure that shit out, right?
So like, I know you're talking about super serious stuff and I agree with everything, but the sandwich is just too good.
Isn't it the one we've got? Like,
It is,
it
but
better than it, or you just haven't had it in a long time?
It's a little bit of both. So this sandwich is the most basic sandwich ever. Yeah, I'm sorry. We're gonna sidestep from communication, which is probably the most important thing in a marriage, and talk about this Italian sandwich. It's
Sounds
super.
alright.
It's super basic. It's ham, salami.
I don't know what it's the
Tomato.
bread, it's the balsamic.
It's ciabatta bread, but what they do is they just load on balsamic and mayonnaise and mix together. It's just right here. But yes, Leesha's 100% right. Just having basic communication and being able to talk and just, you know, hey, when you do this, it makes me feel like this, or like, hey, like, is there another way that we can approach this situation that is beneficial for both of us, you know? Or, you know, just being able to work out like what works between two people, because you know, the way that I deal with things is totally different than what, you know, how Leesha deals with things. And it doesn't make either one of us wrong, and it's really easy to be like, well, you don't do what I do, so you're 100% wrong, and then, you know, it's not helping anybody. So being able to find like how to work together, yeah, like compromises in each thing, you know, some things are more important to me than they are for you in certain areas, and I'm willing to compromise, or you're willing to compromise, be like, well, let's do it this way, and it feels more like a team effort when you do it that way.
I don't know what else we can talk about. Oh, we got secret married. Wanna talk about that?
Yeah, well, because I was originally going to talk about how we technically have 3 different anniversaries, and that's why we forget all the time. We got married in April of 2015.
We did. We got married a whole year ahead of when our real marriage was.
Oh, it was the best. It was so cheesy and campy.
So what we did, we were engaged for like a year and a half or something. Engaged,
I don't remember.
Like in December of 2013, I think. One day it was like, I can't see this ball rolling until we just do it. So we originally were like, well, let's just do a courthouse wedding or something, and then we'll do like a real wedding for all of our family and friends and stuff. But I needed to get like that aspect out of the way before anything else, just because
You had a hard time planning. It was too
it was
stressful.
it was just a lot is what it was. It was just like there's so many details in weddings and stuff that are just like crazy.
So we were looking up kind of nice hotels or something like that, just because we didn't want to do courthouse wedding and then just go home. Like, you know, we wanted to stay somewhere maybe kind of nice, like maybe just one of the casino hotels. And then we were looking, and they were like $200 a night. And we live in Phoenix. Like, nothing should be $200 a night in Phoenix.
It was like the same price as Vegas. It's basically, I was like, wow, this would be the same cost it would be to go to Vegas.
We stayed at the Bellagio. We went and we got limo service for the little wedding chapel.
But Michael Jordan got married.
Yeah, like we went.
It had popcorn ceilings.
We made it full on goofy.
Yeah,
like,
it was very
as tropey as possible.
It was like the tackiest, like most like ridiculous thing ever, and I think that helped so much because it was
so much fun.
like our witness was the photographer, and we have like the photo.
I forgot about that.
We have, like, the photos that we have are so goofy because they're like, oh, go stand by this fake car, go stand by this sign, and so half the ones are just like, ah, like having like the dumbest faces and stuff. A couple of our friends ended up driving out the next day and staying over, and we had like a ton of fun just in Vegas. We went to Madame Tussauds, and we were holding up these signs that were like, just married.
For anybody that watches a lot of our stuff, you've probably seen the photos.
There's like, just married, and like this stuff, we're like, this is actually hilarious. And one of my friends actually figured it out. They were on our Facebook, and they were like, did you get married in Vegas? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, well, it looked like you had extra wedding rings where your engagement ring is. It looked like there was 3 instead of 1. And I was like, what are you talking about? I told them they were actually correct. Oh my God, I'm so glad we did that, because it was something that was like, weddings are something that it's for you, but it's not for you. You know, you're doing it, you have to include so many other people and so many other things in this thing that's supposed to be just for you. Our wedding was a serious blast. Like, I don't think it sounds like super bougie or like cocky to say, but I mean, I think our wedding was the most fun wedding I've ever been to, and I've been told that by a lot of people.
No, I think we had a great wedding.
Super fun. It was super carefree. The only thing I remember getting like worried about or like stressed about was, what did I get stressed about? There was like a couple of things beforehand.
Before we went to Vegas, I mean, like, color schemes were melting you down.
Before we went to Vegas, so I forgot about that. But that's why our actual like the
wedding was so much fun.
The actual wedding was fun. But yeah, when we were driving to Vegas, oh my god, okay, so I was like, my mom's never gonna talk to me again. I don't know if I could do this. Oh, like I'm flipping my shit in the car. Like, I very much remember like this. I have like this image in my head.
It wasn't even that. It was we crossed the state line into Nevada, and it was like 10 minutes from the hotel. And I don't know if I can do this.
I remember I wanted to like, I said I wanted to cry. No, I was like sobbing. I was like hysterical in the car, thinking my family was gonna disown me. In the hotel, FaceTiming them. And my mom like could barely like, my mom was so sad. My mom's probably watching this. I'm sorry, Mom, but like it ended up being fine. Everything was okay. She was only sad because she wasn't there. And I totally understand that. And it was like so goofy. And I'm honestly glad nobody was there because it ended up just
being us.
It was just us. It was so like goofy and like ridiculous, but it was awesome. And then what I was getting to is that like a year later when we actually had our wedding, because I wouldn't call that our wedding, we got married,
yes,
you know,
yes.
At our wedding, it just made it very like fun. I wasn't worried about things going wrong. I wasn't worried about anything. I mean, I've been to weddings where you can tell that people are like gonna break down because they're worried, you know, XYZ is not going to plan and this, and we didn't have that. I tell everybody this, I think that the key to our wedding being so fun was having an MC for the reception. So many people worry about getting the DJ and like whatever, but that almost happened to me.
Hello, darkness, mine.
Look at Riley like, me. That's Riley's internal monologue. That's the only thing she says is me. Look at this cat though. She's like, what about me? Me. A lot of people think a DJ, you know, they're like, oh, okay, we'll get a DJ. Or they don't worry so much about spending money on a DJ, but you have to understand that the DJ will do the music and stuff, but they're also your like ringmaster for your wedding. And if they're not good at what they do, that's why weddings are boring, or that's why they can be boring, is because you need somebody who's entertaining your guests. You invite all these people to your wedding and you don't have somebody who's like taking center stage, because you're not supposed to. I mean, you're center stage, like you're the reason for the party. You're the reason that everybody's there, but you are not supposed to be like the ringmaster. You know, the DJ is. And so when they're like, table 1, please go get your food. Table 2, like, I don't know, now it's the father-daughter dance. Like, that's boring. At least in my eyes, right? Am I wrong here?
What did you do to this?
I was eating the top of it.
What? This. If you want to know what marriage is like, it's this. Anytime that you find something that you enjoy, the inside will be ripped out and eaten.
I ate the outside. The skin.
This happens with muffins. It happens with cookies.
I eat the outside of the cookies.
It happens with scones.
Oh my god.
I can't take her to stores. She'll go and like take her finger and like smush packages.
No, you can't tell people that. Oh my god, okay, so this is like a really weird like thing. When I'm at a store, sometimes I get like a strong urge. Like if I see a candy, let's say like a wrapped candy bar, I'll get this urge to like squish it. Just like to break it. I don't always do it. This makes me look like bad. This is my fault. At least I'm not someone who's, you know what? I saw a picture on Reddit like 2 days ago of this lady that was looking for bread. Did you see it? She was kneeling down looking for a type of bread. She had 3 loaves of bread under her knees. So she was using the bread as a mat to sit on to look for bread. At least that's not me.
Your hair looks like the NBC logo.
It looks like a peacock. But bread, I'm like a whole loaf of bread. Can you imagine? That would be so satisfying.
Why don't you make some bread?
It's not my, no, because then I know I won't do it to my own bread. No, it's different. Home baked bread has a different feel than in the store. All right, well, I'm very full.
Yep. I ate way more than I should because we're in front of the camera.
Because you're talking. This is what happens when he's like on the phone or something, or when he's having like a real discussion with someone, or he's mad. He eats everything while he's doing it. All I see is the NBC logo. It's me. Yeah. All right, well, this was a fun way to spend our anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
We'll just edit out all of this.
Yeah. Thank you. Tell me, future me.
What's up, future you? You're looking good in that top knot.
That was perfectly dead center on your forehead.